Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Matt.
I don't have a mic.
I don't have a mic. Well, anyway, I'm going to say good morning and almost goodbye to Matt because Matt is scoring today, everyone. Hello to the listener and the viewer. I'm ready to give you some news. Who have we got online? We've got 8 people online. Hello, everybody. Good to be back. The good news is it stopped raining and we have some interesting things to tell you. We've taken an early lunch and Finchampstead have won the toss and they are going to have a bat. Now, as some of you educated people know, this is normally a 120 over match with an 8 over discrepancy between the two teams. In other words, the team wins the toss and bats first, they get 64 and the fielding side get 56. Now, the game has been shortened and the game is now 47 overs to Finchampstead, or fewer if they decide that they want to declare. 47 overs 47 overs to Finchampstead and 38 overs to Oxford Downs. Now, some of the more astute amongst you will notice that that is a discrepancy of 9. Now, all I can say is, as a mathematician, what on earth is going on, organisers of this cricket league? How can you possibly have fewer total overs and the discrepancy between the two go up? So, you know, I'm not ranting about it, of course, but it's completely and utterly nuts. Anyway, that is the situation. So Finchampstead will bat first. Their tactics will probably be to try and score as many runs as quickly as they can and potentially declare, which is a risky strategy, but potentially declare and give the extra overs to Oxford Downs to give them more overs to bowl Oxford Downs out. But of course, that also gives Oxford Downs more overs to get the runs. So it's a bit of a knife edge. If I was predicting what would happen for the rest of the day, my prediction would be a draw. But it's a funny old game, as they used to say. So Finchampstead have some standout players to watch. They have Chris Britsey, the New Zealander, who's always scoring runs and has scored a couple of hundreds already this season. They're a very good side. I've spent a lovely lunchtime with their president, which was good, and we had some lovely raspberries and yoghurt, and we had a fantastic sausage casserole prepared by the chairman's family. But most importantly, I'm informed that the cookies, of which I did not have one, looked fantastic but tasted even better, were made by Emma's dad. So big shout out to Emma's dad for making sensational cookies that everyone, apart from me, really enjoyed. I enjoyed looking at them, but they were apparently very, very nice. Now, the other piece of exciting news for the viewers is that Barnes is coming. Barnes is on his way. We've been watching the Lions this morning, and the Lions didn't really get out of the third gear, but comprehensively beat Australia. It was the score doesn't look like it was a comprehensive victory, but it was pretty comprehensive. The Lions really could have done very much better there. Some of the finishing was poor. They let the Australians in a little bit, but generally you would settle for a win in the first test for the 3-test series, which is what they did. Anyway, Barnes has been watching that at home and is now hot-legging it to here. I've got him his Coke Zero with ice. I have my Coke Zero with ice. I have my prescription orange sunglasses on. We're ready to go. The two teams are warming out in the middle, which I probably can show you if I pan, which I'm not supposed to touch this, but if I pan a little bit, you'll see there's the Downs team warming up over there. And if I pan the other way, there we have the Finchampstead team warming up. So warming up is happening. We're going to have a 1:30 start. Ooh, see, I told you I couldn't do this. There we are. It's a 1:30 start. I have to tell you that we are very straight here in the Bear Pit, and any straight drilled off or on drive is going to put us in severe danger. But I'll have Barnes here to save me because he is a genuine athlete, and hopefully no one will get hit. But we're going to be taking evasive action. I don't think we have the defence system up at the front, so straight hits are going to be quite dangerous for us. And more importantly, Matt will be far more worried about the state of his equipment because that is far more valuable than Barnes or me. But anyway, so that's all there is to tell you at the moment. We've got about 18 minutes before the start of play. Have we got anybody? We've got Marenka and my mother say hello from Murky Bladen. It was brighter when we came out after lunch, but I have to say it's gone a little bit greyer now. And I think the last nasty rain that we're due to have today is round about now, which would be appalling timing. As you can see, the covers are still poised. The pitch is actually uncovered, but the covers are poised to go on if there is a sudden deluge. But I think the latest we can start is 2:30. If we have a deluge now and it puts us off, and the umpires don't feel that we're in a position to start before 2:30, then it'll be an abandonment, and it'll be, I think it's 7 points each, which neither side wants. Although I don't know how much cricket is being played around the league at the moment. The last time we looked, everyone was taking an early lunch. So we will have to see. Covers now coming off, as you can see. Del Boy's got a cover all to himself. Del Boy's now done 2 covers all by himself. He's a machine, that man. I don't know where the rest of the team are. I suppose they're getting ready for action. So in team news, the sad news that Henry Welch is unlikely to play cricket again this season. He's got a problem with his lower back, which is a real shame for him. And he's been in the kitchen, not wearing a pinny, but we thought a pinny would have been appropriate. But he's been in the kitchen, staying loose, but no cricket for him. So Rennie's in, which is always good to see. Full, wholehearted cricket, did really well. I missed last week's game, but Rennie, a good man to have in. Powley's in, and the stumps going out. You'll see in a second. Bish, the water boy, striding towards the strip. And sorry, I fiddled around with that, so you'll need to recenter it. That was my fault. I knew the current producer would be annoyed with me. He's got that annoyed vibe. I can feel it. Don't touch the equipment, Bear. You know the rules. Anyway, I can tell you what the Lions ratings are as per the Daily Telegraph, which is always good to see. Let's see if we agree with these. So these are the player ratings of the Lions. Why am I not on Wi-Fi here? Let me just see. Which one do I want to be on? Donut. Is that closer?
That's my one.
I know it is, but
you can get donut, yeah. Oh, we're starting at 1:30.
Hello, Claire. The lovely Mrs. Current producer is down the back. I can't join it. It won't let me.
Our falls have been called off. I don't know about the other ones.
So 4s are off. That's it. I'm on there now. So 4s are off. 3s probably in a similar situation to where we are here, because they've had exactly the same weather, because they're at Cokethorpe. Where are the 2s?
Cumnor. I would imagine they'll be all right as well.
Cumnor's quite a...
And they've got covers there. I think one of the reasons why the falls was off, because Sunningwell don't have these type of covers.
Do they not?
Don't believe so.
Right, so the player ratings from the Daily Telegraph. Let's do those now. I've got some Wi-Fi. Right. Hugo Keenan, full back. We're doing Sunday. Oh, gets a 7. Tommy Freeman, a 4. Ooh, dear, that's harsh. Hugh Jones, outside centre, 8. Tipalutu, 8. James Lowe, 3. And the James Lowe had a poor game, poor chap. Finn Russell, 8, yes. Gibson Park, 7. I thought Gibson Park played pretty well. Ellis Gench, 8, was an absolute man mountain. Dan Sheehan got an 8. Furlong, an 8. Itoje, a 6. That's really mean. McCarthy, 7. Birney got an 8. Tom Curry, 9. Was absolutely sensational, Tom Curry. And Jack Conan, 7. The replacements, we won't go through those. So a decent start by the Lions. Could have done with Barnes in the centre. But since they're not allowed any Welshmen in the team, he wouldn't have been able to play. That won't be the last time I crack that joke today, by the way. Not McCree. So jealous. Everyone in Hertfordshire has been rained off. Sorry to hear that. Poor old Hertfordshire. Well, I can't say that we're definitely going to get a whole game in today, but at the moment, it's set fair. It's a brave toss to win and bat, because if the bowlers can't move it around in these conditions, then they're never going to move it around at all. So the danger of batting first is losing quick wickets, but but there's a very strong top order for Finchampstead, who they trust themselves, and so they should. Tom Curry or Jack Morgan? No, it's got to be Tom Curry. There's not even worth considering discussing that point. Tom Curry's absolutely awesome today. He's a man mountain. Very nearly got himself sent off with a very, very, very slightly badly timed tackle when the bloke was almost on the ground but was actually in the air. I think he could have been sent off for that, but wasn't. So that's fine. I thought refereeing. I don't know if the refereeing gets a point. Let's just look, because I thought the refereeing was average. Let me just see. Replacements. What do you think of this article? No. So it doesn't give a score for the referee, but I think that the referee wasn't that great. So yes, to describe the way it looks out here, I would say dank. It's probably it is fairly warm. It's dark. I know I'm wearing sunglasses, but even with my sunglasses off, it's dark. The reason why I'm wearing sunglasses, by the way, is because it's prescription sunglasses, and means I can read the computer. So it is dark. Bish is doing his bit with the stumps. In other news, and we'll be mentioning this many, many times during today, many congratulations to Loz and Holly, who got engaged during the week. Apparently you can see all the finer details of that announcement on both of their Instagrams. But many congratulations to them. And I think that, as with all of us, it's fair to say that Loz is punching way above his weight. And for me to be punching above my weight, you can imagine what that means. But anyway, we're all punching above weight, and Loz, many congratulations. Holly, many congratulations. And that won't be the last time that we give you congratulations during today, because we've only got our initial 12 viewers on at the moment. Bowler's just marking any run-ups. We've got Ollie Armstrong at this end, but I think he's marked his run-up at the far end. Tom Costley is marking his run-up up as well. Chomping at the bit already. So just to recap, Finchampstead will have 47 overs maximum to bat. If they're bowled out before 47, Oxford Downs get their overs. If they declare before 47, Oxford Downs get their overs. Oxford Downs have a minimum of 38 overs at the moment, unless we start losing overs because of rain, but I don't really know the rules on that. 38 overs to chase whatever is given to them. They may have more overs if they are either given them or they bowl out Finchampstead. Hello, Holly. See, I knew you'd be listening. Congratulations, Holly. He's a very, very lucky man, I think we'll all agree. Are we going to see you up here later, or are you earning some money of some sort? There's a big crowd to watch the Lions game in the clubhouse this morning. They got bacon butties and sausage butties, or bacon and sausage butties I think were available as well. So always good to see a good social atmosphere in the club. And I think actually, although the cricketers are very disappointed the game didn't start, it's always nice to get a bonus being able to watch the Lions before you start playing cricket. But it has made it quite a short game for, I mean, basically the side batting second needs to be bowled out or get the runs. Chaps? The bell goes. Gary's umpiring today. So the bell goes. Oh, I've completely got that wrong. We've been inserted. I don't know why I thought that Freddie Smith has his pads on. So I've got that completely wrong, everybody. We are batting first, and we have 47 overs to bat. So I've given you all false information. Sorry about that. And because George Sambach is not playing today, Freddie Bear is back opening the batting. So concentrate, everyone. Holly is coming along with the puppy, which is always good to see. So the umpires are striding out. You'll just get them in view in a second. And really, we need not to lose early wickets. I didn't see the game last week because I was at a family function, but it looks like a great rearguard action by all of the lower order batsmen, keeping Aston Rowant at bay for a very long time. But we can't really afford that today, batting first with a maximum of 47 overs. We need to grab the metal and just make sure that we don't give them a chance of chasing a total. Having said that, if we do give them a tempting taster of a chance, then they may lose wickets trying to get it. And so actually, it could be an exciting end to the game. We really don't know. So as always, Maggot will be facing the first ball because Freddie doesn't like doing that. Finchampstead team are in a huddle to my right. We don't know who's opening the bowling yet. Welcome viewers and listeners, if you're just tuning in. Don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber, please just press the subscribe button and we will get 1 point closer to Adele. As you know, we're hot on her heels, around about 35 million people. So Liam Bulteed is going to open the bowling from the far end. Maggot is going to face the first ball. We have 2 slips. Or was it 3 slips? About 2 slips in the gully. All 3 slips we're about to see any second. I like the way that the Finch boys have their names on their white kit as well. I think that's really cool. Names and numbers. I'd like to see us with that next season. That would be great. Anyway, they've gone for 3 straight slips. They've got a square cover. They've got an extra cover. They've got a mid-off. They've got a mid-on, a shortish mid-wicket, and a fairly wide fine leg. And down the leg side, but
Hello!
hello, I've got your Diet
Oh
Coke.
my God! Oh God!
A Coke Zero. Barnes has arrived, everybody. You've gone straight for the biscuits. I was one of their biscuits.
Somebody said
They were absolutely fantastic. You've been listening.
the chairman's wife said I'd lost weight and she demanded I had a biscuit. I don't know if I'm on.
Not as much as yeah, I'll just put you on. Not as much as Wings has lost. Maggot hits that too.
Hello? These things don't work anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
You're definitely on.
I think yeah. Well, say something. Yeah, you'll say yes.
You sure?
Yes, definitely.
Very good.
Hello,
Good
Barnes.
afternoon.
Welcome.
How are you, mate?
Look at you, you've had a beard trimmer out as well today, doing a little bit of stuff around there. I like what you're doing with that. So I'll just recap for you and the people who have just joined. We're up to 23 now, which is always great. We lost the toss, were inserted, and we have 47 overs. Looking to leave that, but it followed him in. We have 47 overs to bat. They have 38 or more if we get bowled out before 47, or declare before 47.
Okay.
And
I guess the only way to really win this game is to
take early wickets here and
knock them off, isn't it?
yeah, I think that is
Do well to get 10 wickets to 38 overs.
exactly. So unless we can score at a ferocious rate and declare, which is a very risky strategy. A smash back with a square by Maggot for 4. Very well fielded there.
Damn
And
it.
Togged back. So that's a confident start for Maggot. Clipped back with the square for 4. Well, he smashed it back with a square for 4, really, which is very encouraging. So they've had a lovely lunch, Barnes. Sausage casserole,
Oh, good.
which was nice.
Sausage
And
surprise, was it? What we used to do on EastEnders?
yeah, sausage surprise.
These biscuits are unbelievable.
I know, they're made by Emma's dad, you know.
Amazing. Always
So-
seems that everybody got more talent than me in anything. Very
Don't do
depressing.
yourself down. We're going to be talking about your business later.
Oh.
I'm very excited about that. You have to give me all the details. But what do you think of the Lions? I thought we didn't really get out of third gear, did we?
First 45 minutes, we scored only 2 on the second half. I thought we'd run away with it, but the only concerning bit for me was that their bench looked stronger than ours.
I was interested they didn't pick Henry Pollock on the bench for us. There's a bit of maverick.
But who do you not put on?
Well, that's a good point. I mean, I thought that Curry played brilliantly today.
Yeah, I was surprised that Tag Burns started, but he was arguably man of the match.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have started Chesham, but
Poor old James Lowe had one of those stinkers, didn't he?
he was awful.
He had one
But
of
he's
the-
not in any nick, is he?
He had one of those stinkers. And Van der Merwe must have been a little bit miffed.
Oh, I don't think he's in a lot of nick either. But anyway, yeah, it's a win.
Yeah.
Stuff to work on. I guess it's a perfect day, really, in a way. But yeah, it's good, isn't it?
So this end we've got Ben Salter. He's I said we are quite straight here, Barnes. So straight drilled shots. I'm going to need you to dive in front of me to protect me.
Just not a problem.
Someone with your agility and style.
Crowd catch.
Yes.
So Fred's opening. Is that because it's been reduced?
That's because George is not playing.
Oh, where's that, Herbert?
Probably it's wedding season, isn't it?
Oh, he might be in Australia.
No, not when Barnes does it.
Well, it was with the start screen thing.
Don't start on the sight screen moving.
Don't stay complete.
So I had a lovely lunch with the president of Finchampstead. Told him that it's a very lovely club, very similar to this. Got a great local interest.
Yeah.
And very, very, very good side. They have the same ethos as us, which is trying to generate. They're right next door to Wellington College, so they do get a few players from Wellington.
Okay, yeah. No, I think the boys always say that it's good fun out there. Playing against them, there's never any niggle, and they just get on with it and play decent hard
He
cricket.
did get something on that. I thought that was a leg by, but he's obviously nicked it onto his thigh pad.
Now, both of their bowlers look like quite old-fashioned opening bowlers, thick shoulders, thick waist.
Not ones that you would expect to come charging around the boundary and slide and stop it
No.
like Tom Costley.
No, but they would hit the ground hard.
They would, yeah. And probably not get
There's
up
some
yet.
snazzy old shorts, Bear.
Well, I know what he's saying. I'm just.
I'm not sure they go with the shirt. but
Well, that's
it doesn't
exactly
matter,
what
does it?
Mrs. Bear said when
You're
I
just
left
cool,
this
aren't
morning.
you?
I just like to put on things that my fans desire. And in other news this week, obviously, other news this week, Holly and Loz have become engaged.
Oh yes, no, I did hear about that. Well, well done those two. Cool, that's got some carry.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's popped and left. Just we ought to do a little bit of technical stuff. 3 slips, a square point,
Yeah.
extra cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, wide-ish, fine leg again. and that's about it. But anyway, going back to Loz and Loz I was asked him, did you get down on one knee? And he said he did. And I said, I don't think I could do that anymore, which is probably why younger people get married, not older people.
Well, I'm surprised that Loz could after his operation. However, he went down on the right knee.
Yes.
Well done, those two.
And Holly is on her way with the dog. She's just sent us a message saying she's on her way. But that's good news. And I've committed us to something, I'm afraid, Barnes.
Oh God, what's that? Another bar mitzvah?
Not only are we doing the presentation evening on the last game of the season against High Wycombe.
Well, it would be the same without.
But the day after, I've committed us to doing the ladies' final league game of the season.
Have you
in the Bear Pit?
Is there a reason for this?
Because it's the last shot. They can't. That's the only game they can fit in for us. And I do feel that
the morning after, the day before.
Exactly. We might as well just sleep in the Bear Pit together.
Will.
Straight drive, straight to mid-off. We might as well just stay here and sleep in the Bear Pit, ready to go.
I think it's fine.
I don't know what time that game will start, but anyway. So we're up to 21 viewers. Don't forget, please press.
Has anybody put a link into today's?
Yes, it's in the B&B chat somewhere.
From yesterday, is it?
Yeah.
Shippo 221 or T20 I've got. I don't think I've got the other one.
It's probably in the.
It's quite muggy, isn't it? Still, that's a beautiful.
That's a nice shot. Where's that going to go? That's going to go.
He's going to get there. That's a brilliant one.
That's a good piece of fielding down there.
So Wills has whipped that off his hip. It's just behind backward square. The guy's round by the score box for those who know the ground, and he's run round. He is downhill though, to be fair. He's had a decent lunch and opened the bowling. Puts a big old paw down, stops the ball. Very good.
Right, I'm going to put it in the Bear and Barnes link now, so you can see.
How was Lords then, mate?
I got busted, but luckily.
What do you mean you got busted?
Well, I was on television.
On the bridge?
Yeah, on the bridge, yes. And luckily, it was Freddie Bear next to me and not some illegitimate totty from the office. And it.
Somebody from the milk stand.
Did you not heard about the Coldplay, the bloke that got busted at Coldplay?
Oh, I did see that clip today. Yeah.
Yeah, and So I think they'd have probably got away with it if they hadn't both gone and dived out of the shot, and then Chris Martin went, oh, they're obviously not supposed to be here together, and then the whole thing has gone viral.
Has it?
Yeah, well, he was the CEO of the company, and it's a £1 billion American publicly listed company.
Who? The guy that was
the guy that, and he had his company,
yes.
And she is his newly appointed HR person. So. It's gone absolutely viral.
Oh, so they definitely were having.
Oh yes, but they had obviously had an employee next to them who just looked up at the camera and looked at them and just went like this with their head like this. They dived out of shot, but that's all too late because someone was videoing it.
That's genius.
That's been tickled. That's coming down to us, Barnes. I think that may be leg buys or leg buys. Leg buys signalled by Gary at the far end.
So it goes on to 11 for naught.
So they had this employee next to them, and she's going like this, and then the camera pans onto two people with banana outfits on. But someone was actually doing a video of the whole thing, and as soon as they saw that they weren't supposed to be there, they put them on social media. 30 million views it's had.
Talk about getting rumbled. You do have to talk yourself out of that, wouldn't you?
That's tickled, Freddie. That's just me one run down here to find leg.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean,
remarkably well set up.
I mean, talk about being a bit silly. I mean, that was very silly. Actually, if they'd just been deadpan about it, it would have gone on to the bananas and no one would have noticed.
Yeah. Well,
the only people who would have noticed, well, no, only if she'd sat and watched the whole thing, because she wasn't at the concert. NFI. There's no room for a mistress and a wife at a concert, is there?
Well, you'd be pushing it.
Nicely played by Maggot. Well, backed up. You'll like that, Barnes. That's been one of the big stories of the last week, which I find absolutely fascinating.
At least it wasn't kiss cam at like one of the ice hockey games.
Somebody has said, "Hi Bear, want to put something to you and Matt Bowden."
Go on then, put it to him.
And that's not to start an argument. Well, I don't know. It depends what you ask us, Sam. But anyway, so that was one of the big news stories. Obviously, there are a few wars going on, and Rachel Reeves having about 8 bits of totally disastrous news for her.
What do you think about when she was in tears at PMQs?
Well, to be fair, I blame Starmer more than anybody about that, because he should have taken one look at her and said, tell you what, Rachel, just go to the back benches or have a sickie or have a migraine or whatever, but don't be on national television with your eyes looking like you've done 3 rounds with Mike Tyson.
It was bizarre.
It was.
Anybody
He threw her under the bus. He threw her under the bus. Now, as you know, I'm not a great Rachel Reeves fan, but I feel that he really did. But then he endorsed her forever, which means he can't sack her now.
It's bizarre. It is the whole thing.
My lovely brother-in-law and I, who talk about politics a lot, is convinced that her only way out is to resign rather. And if you think about the news she's had this week, inflation higher than expected, unemployment higher than expected, Bank of England might not reduce the interest rates as many times as they thought. What on earth's good about what's going on?
No, well, there's not a lot, is there?
Well, you come straight from the horse's mouth in the hospitality industry, and that's just a complete nightmare. Anyway, Lee Man, hello Lee Man, I'm from Aarhus Airport, Denmark, returning from European Seniors Golf Championships.
Oh, did you?
What's the forecast for the remainder of the day? Well, the forecast for the remainder of the day. Lee, did you play in that? First of all, Lee Man, congratulations. We've got Margaret Rutherford listening from Australia, one of my old, luckily it says Lecky Rutherford, but that could be Lecky Porter, or it could be Margaret Rutherford. It could be all of them. I have a lot of friends in Australia at the moment. The great Margaret Rutherford, the great Joe Porter. Anyway, let's get back to Lee Man. Lee Man, could you just tell us, have you been playing in the seniors, European Seniors Golf Championships? And if so, how did you do?
And if so, we need to interview you.
And we're going about the politics. It's not been a good week for anybody really. So anyway, the score is now 13-0. In case you're interested, viewer, after 3 overs. That's a nice looking shot.
No run there. So the lady that walked past us is going a hell of a lick round that.
But she does at Finchampstead. She does the same.
Does she?
She will walk about 40 laps. She's either the mother or the girlfriend of one of the players out there. I don't know which.
I still think that all cricket clubs missed the boat because you should have a sponsored lap every year, and even if it's a penny a lap. Imagine how many cricketers do a lap when they get out. Stevie Roberts, 12,000 laps.
Exactly.
It'd be good. Charge them a penny a lap. That's off the hip. That's okay. That's going to be 4 rolls.
Yeah, that's kicked 4. In fact, Extras is looking very prolific at the moment, so he's kicked that for 4.
Well, we go on to 17. There's 8 off the bat.
Yeah. So what else? So another news. I know so much news. At High Wycombe, none other than Paul Bint turned up to watch.
Really?
Our American super fan. So I had a long catch up with Binty. That was fantastic. I don't know whether you're listening, Binty, back in America, but I hope you are. But it was great to see you. Haven't changed a bit.
Oh, that's done. That's done, Bix.
Yeah. Well, you'd expect it to be. I'd said before you came here, I don't know if you're listening, that if you can't zing the ball around in these conditions, then you're never going to.
Yeah, it's proper warm.
And also, I don't know if you were listening when the sad news that Henry's off for the rest of the season. He's had bad news.
Stress fracture.
Bad news. I said, look, to get expert advice from these guys, he needs to just walk through his bowling action with him, so that he can see the likely cause of what's been going on.
I saw him last Saturday. I was talking to him, and then I'm amazed that he was at Sussex, now Worcester.
Yes.
Obviously a young kid that they think's got a great potential, otherwise he wouldn't be wasting time. Does not have a training programme for fitness.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it?
How is that a thing?
They don't in cricket.
Yeah, but why?
Because, I don't know. And then they do silly things like play football before the game.
Yeah, but if you've got a decent S&Q coach, then S&C, whatever you want to call it, then you'd have thought that they'd give these boys a programme to strengthen his core up. Oh,
that's gone back the other way. Ooh, finishing my sentences now by hand. It must be love. Oh, love. Da-da. Anyway, so Sam King, I'll answer this if you don't want to, Barnes. So Sam says, I've been playing a few games for a YouTuber called blank. Can you cricket? And he's looking for clubs to go round, and he's calling it Revive Village Cricket. But I was thinking two YouTube channels to play. Do you know what, Sam? If you'd asked me the question in English, I'd have been able to answer.
That was in Freddie's art, that as well. That's gone back.
I don't really understand the question. Do you understand the question, or weren't you listening? I didn't understand. Could you summarise that in a way that I might understand? Then I'll give you an honest answer. That was a maiden by Salter, and the ball was zagging all over the place.
Zagging?
Zagging, that's when it doesn't zig, but it zags.
Oh.
It's the second half
Is
of
that
a zigzag.
Like
It's the second half of a zigzag, yeah. So, what other news do I need to tell you? Obviously, we need to talk about your new business venture, which is very exciting. You can have a little bit of free advertising to our 26 members. You did word it terribly. Yes, I totally agree, Sam. You did. Have another go. So a new business venture, very exciting. Clearly, you don't want me as accountant. That's unlucky.
That's a great take.
It was a great take, but it was.
Keep rising as well.
Yeah, it did. I think.
And it's funny. The 4 buys that came down here before was a horrible half volley for him.
Yeah, I know. It's probably not the best day to be a keeper. But anyway, I don't know if you were watching last week's game. We weren't there because we were at a family do, and when we left, obviously we were at the family do. I was being very rude to all of Katie's family by looking at my phone and seeing what the score was.
Yeah.
When we left, it was 26-5 or something, and we got onto the thing, and it's because there was no video. It was refresh. You know how it works.
Yeah.
And as we were going down the motorway, the number of balls that we were blocking out was just increasing. As we got to the junction of where we would come off to go to Aston Rowand, there were only 5 overs left, and Freddie was still in, and I think Rennie might have been in, someone. I don't know who was in with at that time.
Rennie was in at the end.
Yeah,
I think Cox
and
was in for a while, wasn't he?
and I said to Katie, I think we just carry on going, because if we suddenly arrive and he's batted for 160 balls, and then we arrive and he's out.
That is completely sod's law.
Then so I just said, let's just keep on going, and then, I mean, that must have felt a bit like a win getting out of that one.
Oh, that was a remarkable effort. It's nice to see them dig in.
Well, it is,
so
yes.
easy to completely capitulate.
It's not Freddie's natural game, but it was good to see him. I mean, to get your first 50 of the season in that way was quite good.
Yeah, no, brilliant. And it was good. So obviously Warren stuck about with him. I think Cockle's got a 28-ball duck, which people might laugh, but that's not his game.
No, exactly.
So, and obviously Ranners likes to give it a whack. So it's just nice to see the ball show a bit of ticker.
So the bowler's coming round the wicket here.
So we don't really know what par is, do we? Because it's a shortened format. It's green.
Lachlan Rutherford in Australia. Highest score was 59 off 23 balls in the under-16s. Well batted. So this could go in all sorts of ways. This game today, it's new territory for all of us.
That'll do.
That's gone over the top. He's had a real go at that, and if you're going to swing really hard, and that's gone over the slits for 4.
So Fred's going to smash that through with wicket, top edge, 1 bounce 4. That could come in. It's in the book, as they say. So I think the second team are bowling away at Cumnor.
Yes, I imagine that basin's quite damp.
Yeah. Obviously, interesting selection this week.
Yes, but I would look at it as an opportunity.
Well played, Fred. Well, they're 38 for 2 off of 11, Cumnor.
And do we know? And there must be complicated formats all over the country.
Gus has done it again. He either gets a wicket with the first or the second ball of every game.
What a fine player he is. That's why he's your favourite.
Well, I know, but he needs to go on and get 4 or 5. Just to get the one, and he celebrates for the next 11 overs.
And how's the pre-season rugby training going?
Yeah, good. We've been good numbers.
You've got some new players?
Yeah, 1 or 2, but whether or not they're going to be
missed out there, that's a full
good
toss.
enough yet. We've got a couple of youngsters turn up. We're 9 under 10 this week, which is quite encouraging. 9 looks really good. So,
okay. Where have they come from? Have you poached them?
A lot of them seem to be coming up here working for Formula 1 teams. And
Did you get any from Gosford School at all?
No, very few.
They play rugby at Gosford? They don't, do they?
Probably not anymore. Probably not. Yeah. But it's the first year I've got a Colts that have come in since I've been there, sort of 12 or 13 years. So there's some keen boys there to work on, but it's a big step, mate, from Colts up to senior rugby, whether or not you're playing 1s or 2s. Right,
so this is Sam King's revised idea. I was thinking Oxford Downs versus Can You Cricket to try to build Oxford Downs YouTube channel. Well, so if I still don't really understand it, but Nick Owen says it's a great idea, so it must be a great idea. Well, what's Maggot?
Jagged about.
Yeah, this is
Straightened, isn't it?
so this opening partnership 22 for naught off 5.1 overs, doing a job.
Yeah.
Just got to keep going because we know their batting prowess. We know they have Chris Britts.
He's quite good at cricket.
He's pretty good at cricket. He's scored a couple of
So
hundreds
how many
already this
viewers
season.
we got there?
We've got 29 at the moment and going up.
And are they all subscribed? And can you
Ryan Biggs, hi Alex Ross. Ryan Biggs, you have to tell us who you are. Oh, he's dropped.
dropped. He's literally guided.
That's
us.
catching practice. That was extraordinary because that was like the catching practice you see at the start of a game where you just guide it to them.
It's sort of hip height. And
Maggot, who's been since his 100 has been going through a bit of a lean patch.
Yeah.
That should be a sign to him that things are turning.
Well, I hope so, because you know he takes it seriously and trains his
I
knackers
know.
off. But
He was very pleased to hear that you were coming today. By the way, he was very pleased.
it's funny how you can get in a rut with all sports, isn't it?
That's
He's
got-
played that really
He's played
well.
it with soft hands and guided it back to the square. That's really good. They're going to get 2 there.
I think the worst game to be getting in a rut would be golf.
Right. So hang on a second. Talking of golf, Martin Lee. Yes, playing in the Masters category, 75 plus. Martin, does that mean you're older than 75?
Well, yeah, it must be, but he doesn't look it.
You
Did
can't
you
be.
work for a
You can't
living?
be 75, Lee, man. That's ridiculous.
Well, how do you get on?
Anyway, finished 3rd out of 20 countries, pipped out of the medals by Spain, who came first, and Sweden, who came second. Only winners and runners-up get medals. What sort of poxy
I don't
competition
know.
is that?
I got a very interesting. He's done well there. Whipped it over square leg, 4 runs over second slip.
So Ted Heaps rushing to field the ball at third man. So Maggot's done not a dissimilar shot to Freddie, except he was trying to play it over mid-on, and it's gone over second
It's
slip.
almost like one of those days that one's got your name on, so you might as well have a bit of fun. Hey, do you want my golfing story?
Let me just tell you, Ryan Biggs, which you could muddle up and think it's Ryan Giggs, but it's Ryan Biggs, up the Chursley, currently waiting for Stuart for start time. Awful smell in the clubhouse from Alex Ross.
Well, lovely for contacting us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ross,
There you go. Right,
Ross, yeah.
story time.
So, years ago, there's a bloke called Dick Pickle that had some planes, Richard Branson.
Yes.
Yeah. And he sponsored the top 100 fastest growing companies in the country,
Yeah.
of which Hobgoblins were in that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like a pint of Hobgoblin.
So he had a golf day, which we were invited to because we were one of the. This is 100. So we go along to the golf day, and it's good for he was there, but it's a bit of a tricky old day. Anyway, so we go in, and I've come back with 36 points playing off my handicap, right?
Well, that's playing to your handicap.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
So I'm 2 or 3 I'm in the lead with 2 or 3 by 2 or 3 shots, but I have generally played to a handicap. Anyway, then
That's 4 that time. That is a proper shot from Maggot. He's guided that. No one bothered to move. Ted Heap sprinting around the boundary. He's going to collect that. 4 runs to Maggot. Yep.
and you play in groups of 4, and then obviously you're a bit honest about what's going on. Anyway, 2 golfers playing on their own, friends.
Yeah.
Okay? One comes in with 40 points, one comes in with 42 points. Okay?
And they mark each other's cards.
They marked each other's cards on
Obviously,
their own.
obviously.
So, first prize,
A holiday to Barbados for 2 weeks.
his villa for a week.
Oh,
Second prize,
2 weeks.
no,
Hit the other person's villa.
no.
Hello, chaps.
First class flights to the said destination.
You're taking the mickey.
Third prize, Mr. Watts. What did I get?
A golf bag.
I got my core scorecard back. That's the luck I have.
I know, but that sounds a bit dodgy. The
Well,
whole
I think
thing.
everybody said that. It was just not
it's
quite
just-
right.
it's
But it
like
probably
me-
turned out they probably worked for.
Having
Dick
said
Pickle.
that, I did win my own bottle of wine in a raffle at the Chamber of Commerce the Chamber of Commerce quiz and AGM the other day. I won my own bottle of wine back.
Was it goodie?
No, I wouldn't have given it to it if it had been a goodie. I said, just put it back in again, and they said, no, we don't want it.
No one's doing any cooking this week.
Anyway, so 32 for naught off 6.1. Maggot has smashed his way to 16. Freddie has smashed his way to 6. Lee Man, fantastic experience. First time representing UK in any.
That's amazing.
Lee Man, did you get some stash?
Yes.
That's the most important thing. Did you get some stash?
Yeah, that'd do.
That's a
Great.
good shot. That's
Is that
probably
gonna
going
go?
to.
He hasn't
There's a
timed
good
it.
fielder. There's a good fielder. Is it going to get? I think that's 4. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, he
if
has
he
stopped
saved
it.
That's
a
remarkable.
sensational piece of
They've run
fielding.
3 though.
They have run 3. Well, that's great cricket all round. So let me just talk you through this, viewer. So Freddie, on purpose, lifts it up over backward cover. Third man's sprinting at it. Cover sprinting at it at a fair rate. it's clearly going for 4, and he dives and scoops it back, and third man coming round picks it up and throws it in, and the batsman ran really well and ran 3. Difficult to actually criticise that, apart from the fact it was a long hop outside of a stump. Anyway.
Good cricket all round.
Yeah.
Very good. I like that. This guy, I'm trying to think, who was the opening bowler that played for Lancashire with blonde hair?
Glenn Chappell.
No, the other one.
Oh,
So was it somebody Martin? He
oh,
definitely
yes.
had a test or two.
Yes, yeah, Martin. Yeah, it was Martin, yeah.
He looks like, not over Femi.
Yeah.
Not him.
Yeah, no, good. He does look like Martin.
How are Arsenal getting on? They bought a striker. I said they got a goalkeeper.
Go Corres seems to be the deal to end all deals.
Who?
Go Corres is the guy we're getting. He apparently played for Coventry. Oh, that's a great delivery.
Isn't that a steel company?
Well, I don't know, but apparently he's pretty good. So we bought so far. We bought a defender, a defensive midfielder, and
A goalie.
a Chelsea reject right winger, and a goalie.
And a goalie.
Yeah.
And obviously Thomas Partey's not coming to the
Thomas
party.
Partey is going to prison.
Well, he said he's looking forward to clearing his name.
Thomas Partey is going to prison, and so he's not playing anymore.
No.
Everyone's having a go at Arsenal thing.
Oh no.
Oh, God, he nearly did Freddie again.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because these two normally run really
Freddie,
well.
I just said to a couple of people on the sideline at High Wycombe that Freddie and George love batting together. They're good runners, but you've got to watch yourself with George. And then George ran Freddie out about half the pitch.
Yeah.
It's kind
Do you know the most common dismissal in Oxford Downs club history is run out George Samba?
Yes, yeah, he's a fine.
Where is he anyway?
He's a fine. Oh, it's wedding
Miss
season, isn't
him,
it? Yeah.
miss him. His actions are like Martin as well.
Yeah. So Ryan Biggs says Buckingham Town currently taking off the covers game on the big shootout to Bruce, best Aussie around. Shout out. No, not shootout. Shout out. Well, shootout sounds good. Up the Arsenal. Yes, Ryan. Up the Arsenal. But I do think if we could buy Go Corres, which I think is definitely going to happen, and then either Eze or Rodrigo for our left wing, I think we will be genuine title contenders this season.
What type are you after?
Well, we're definitely going to win the Emirates Cup. We always win the Emirates Cup.
Wow,
I don't know. Look, do you know, everyone says, "Oh, we've not won anything," but I think coming second in the Premier League 3 seasons in a row is not a bad result. We got £197 million for coming second. That's not bad, is it? I know you won. Don't look at me like that.
No, I'm not, because no one was expecting us to win, were they?
Yeah, Ryan agrees with me, you see. I knew Ryan agreed with me.
Do you know what? I think the biggest problem is...
My goodness.
Absolute seed.
I tell you, I wouldn't fancy me batting out there very much. These two have somehow got us onto 36 for naught.
Off a 6?
Off of 7.1 overs.
Oh, that's
Extraordinary
6
stuff.
Because I keep looking at that.
Yeah.
I think the trouble is, with your manager, he keeps bleating on about how brilliant they are, and they're this, they're that, they're everything else, and he's too emotionally attached to it. And if you look at all the great managers, captains of all sports...
They're all utter bastards.
No, but they're not. They don't get too emotional, do they? Just get on with it.
Another one.
They just get on with it.
Yeah.
And he's like, gets booked because the throw-in didn't go his way. He's either going to have... I just think he's too emotionally attached, and he...
Well, look, he's Spanish. He's very emotional.
Yeah, but he's just...
He's extremely good looking. I mean, what can you do?
Is he?
Well,
He looks like a rat.
He's a very handsome man. He's got very dark hair.
Well, okay.
Anyway, the Lioness has got out of jail free. Have you ever seen a better penalty shootout than that?
Honestly, I'm not saying anything about it, but gee whiz. A bit better putts than that.
I thought, and I said, it's okay. My favourite women's footballer is Alex Greenwood, who I absolutely love. And I said, Alex is coming on. She's got a fantastic left foot. She's going to rifle it into the top corner. And she basically back passed it to the keeper.
Honestly, it was embarrassing.
It was, but...
I'm going to be controversial now.
Go on then.
And they say they want the same money as the men.
Well, I don't see... Look, the money that they get has to be dependent on the number of people that watch it.
On the sponsorship.
They have the sponsorship money, and so they can't be on the same money. You can see that. They've just had the first £1 million... They've dropped him again. This is looking a little bit like Maggot's 100 for 7. The Chancellor's 100 that I described. We're up to 2 lives now. Freddie's probably saying that. Keep going, Maggot. 7 more to go.
Will Cat.
The cat's at it again.
Yeah.
17 for 2
Well,
so
also
far, Maggot.
Wargrave, he was on holiday and came back. He's in the middle of a holiday now, camping for the weekend.
Do you know,
still back.
that's utter dedication. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we want to see from our players.
And I think Ira and the kids will be wishing that he does go on and get a few, because otherwise it could be a miserable camp. That's a lovely shot.
And that always happens. Not quite what's going on in there. Caused a massive round of applause. More fielding for Ted Heap at third man.
Isn't it funny that anything that's pitched up is doing bits? And these guys at this level are obviously very, very good. But if you look where Freddie and Willis scored, they've all been short, but not short of a let, short.
That's an extraordinary passage of play there where they got 4 slips in for Maggot. And to be fair, if you've got 4 slips, that's great. But they've got to catch it when it comes to them. And they've dropped 2 fairly straightforward.
This one was a proper dolly. That one was to the guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's I've filled in the slips quite a lot. There's no such thing as an easy slip catch. You catch it, and then after you've caught it, you think, how did I do that? Yeah.
And sometimes you even think, I can't actually remember it.
Yeah, no, that's right. But it's all practice and instinct. But doesn't that always happen when someone's been dropped and then they get hit for 4? And it's the sort of thing that makes a bowler's blood boil.
Yeah. Yeah. But you keep putting the bad ball away.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, this pitch, you can already see just short of a length, hit the pitch, and the rest will happen.
That's one of your favourite things.
It is.
You always say Warren's bowl's better when he hits the deck.
Definitely. That's well played. That's really well played.
Solid.
Because that was called over. Gary's not going to give that.
Well, I think he hasn't moved a foot, so he must have thought he was in because he hasn't moved. And obviously, that's twice they've tried that.
Marinka says, give Hampton some credit for her penalty saves. She did do. I think Mary Ertz would have done just as well. But yeah, no, she did do well. I agree, Marinka. Yeah, but I mean, it was I mean, I have to say, I don't think England were the better side.
I didn't say I was at rugby.
I think that they will find Italy easier, but the way Spain play at the moment, I can't see anybody beating Spain, especially not England at the moment. But our name may be on it. So how many overs is the game now after the rain? Have you not been paying attention, Sam? Right. So we get 47 overs. They get 38 overs. And we've already mentioned the fact that means the discrepancy in the overs.
Shot, Fred.
The discrepancy in the overs is 9, whereas if it was 120 over day, it would be 8. And I just can't get my head around the mathematics on that. I've said it already, so I don't need to say it too many times. Well, it's like a rounding up scenario when they should. There's only one way they can possibly round, and that's down.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me. No. But anyway, what do I know? I'm just a mathematician. Anyway, it's 40 for 0 off 8.1 overs, and Freddie has smashed his way to 9, and Maggott's smashed his way to 21 for 2.
See, that's the sort of balloon bounce. It's a good length.
Yeah.
The keeper's taking it like Jeff Dujon.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting thing. I get a little thing on Instagram, a photo of the Lashings playing on Tuesday.
All right.
At St Albans or somewhere like that. Anyway, so I thought Will was hosting a table for Carlsberg Brickfit.
Okay.
Then he rings me and I'm at rugby. I said, I'll call you back. So I called him back. He actually played. Gordon Grenies was there, Curtly Ambrose, Courtney Walsh, da-di-da-di-da.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't say anything. And he said, I told you. I said, I'd come to watch. But no, my dear old thing.
How did he do?
Commentating. He bowled.
Yeah.
I think by accounts he took a world and got Yasser Arafat out or something. I thought
Did
he was a
he?
general leader, not a cricketer. But
Yes, I thought he went to Camp David once.
who's Camp David?
Camp David is where...
Was he like the only guy in the village?
Yeah.
Camp David.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Camp David. That's it now. Every time I meet somebody called David,
Yeah.
you see that's a balloon bounce, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's sort of floaty. Funny old game, isn't it, cricket?
It's not... Yes, but the important thing is to not give them a chance to win this.
Have you been watching out of the Open?
Yes, I watched a little bit of it. I mean, it's been difficult because I've been quite busy. But it seems to me that Scotty Scheffler, once he's in the lead, is very difficult to peg back.
You know, the last person to win the Open ranked, that's hardly bounce. Oh, God, these two are normally brilliant.
It's a great dive by Maggot.
What are they doing today?
So Freddie and Maggot need to go and introduce themselves to each other because it looks like they've never met. Although
How
they've
old's
been
Fred now?
Fred's 22. They've been
8 years. They've been
8 years.
batting
Yes,
in the
8
first
years.
team.
Yeah.
Maybe they've fallen out. So do you remember the last person to win the Open as world number 1?
To win the Open.
It's quite obvious, but I'm just amazed at the gap.
It's not Zach Johnson, is it?
No, it's Tiger Woods.
Oh, is it?
But you'd have thought coming into the majors that the world number
Well,
one.
normally because it's links golf.
Yes.
They're normally
target golf,
they're playing
aren't they?
darts golf,
Yeah.
aren't they? And then when they go to links, this is why someone like Harmon is quite dangerous because he's very straight.
Especially with the wind.
Yeah.
They've had a drop of moisture, haven't they, yesterday?
Freddie needs to concentrate now because I think he's just wavering with his concentration a bit. I know the signs. Well done, that's better. My view on this is we just need to bat them out of a chance of winning and then see what comes of it because and what is a safe score to defend with 38 overs? Bearing in mind that they may give it a pop for 5 wickets or so.
Yeah.
I
It could
think
be a really good game of cricket.
It could be a
Some
great
of
game
the
of cricket,
longer
yeah.
games can end up being quite the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were a Rowan fan or a Rowan player last week, you'd be going, good God. But them's the rules, Governor.
But it's exciting. I mean, yes, it is annoying and irritating, but it's still exciting.
Yeah.
It's just like the England game the other day.
Yeah, what game
You
of
know,
cricket that was.
unbelievable.
Anyway, you still didn't tell me, apart from you getting
Yeah.
caught, then you went on to tell me about the two having an affair in America.
Yeah.
How was your time at
It
Lord's?
was great. It was very hot, to be fair. And the reason why I was standing on that particular bridge is because it's a beautiful through draft. You couldn't actually see all of the pitch,
Right.
but it was a beautiful through draft, and it was such a hot day. I mean, it was
Were
stiflingly
you there
hot.
for 2 days?
2 days, yeah, Thursday and Friday.
And both red. Friday, I think, was one of the worst
Yeah,
days I can
it
remember.
was really, really. And the thing is, there were a lot of reserved seats.
Yeah.
Which and on the Thursday in particular, an awful lot of members turned up, more than usual. Oh no!
Another four for Will.
Has that hit Freddie's bat?
I don't think it has, is it?
What did it hit?
No, it's 4 rounds. I don't think it hit anything. It just took a bit of a weird bounce, and the guy backed it
So
up.
that's buzzers
Gone
there.
under his legs.
So Will, if he,
To be fair, that's what he did time.
if Will can't spot that this is his day, if he can't
You know he
spot,
watches his back, don't you?
Will,
Every word.
if you're watching this back, if you can't work out, and you're now watching this back having scored a brutal 100 for 8. I need to
that's
clip
a
that one.
shot.
That's going to
That's
be
a
4.
lovely shot.
That's not.
It's not.
Is the fielder going to get there? That's
No.
4 runs down to fine leg.
Lovely.
Lovely shot. There's something I'm not quite sure what's got into the home team today, but every 4 that's scored, they go completely bananas. Anyway, that was a brilliant and legitimate shot by Maggott, who goes on to 29. Freddie Bear on 9, and they've almost faced the same number of balls. No, not quite. But so, yeah. Anyway, going back to the Open, you kind of thought that the adrenaline of being in Northern Ireland would spur on Rowley or Lowry,
Did you see
Rory
that
or
two-shot
Lowry.
penalty?
And then who got a 2 shot?
Shane Lowry. Somebody picked up somebody on the TV.
When was that? Today?
Must have been yesterday.
Right.
He didn't know until he finished, or was halfway round, or whatever. And somebody came up and said, "Oh, after you took your practice swing, your ball had moved. Then it's a 2-shot penalty." And Bollock, he was on the radio saying, "You know, I don't want to be called anything other than, you know, because you get called a cheat and all that sort of stuff." And he just took it and just said, "Okay, that's what it is." But he said he wanted to see other angles of it. But allegedly that he's taken the practice swing, and then before he's hit the ball has then moved into a different location or whatever the right terminology
Is it the officials that are watching on television, or some
Must be.
flipping Jobsworth?
Some people have done that in the past, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they've dobbed them in.
Especially when there's been a rain break.
Or more to the point, if they've got a bet on,
Yeah,
and they don't
well,
want Lowry to win,
yeah, well,
or they
exactly.
do want Lowry to win, or they don't, or whatever.
They bet not to win, but
Yeah,
so he got a 2-shot penalty. So I don't think he's best pleased, but he's just sucked up and he's going to get on with it. So, well, that's 8 off that over when it finishes. Here they are, look. Love's Young Dream. Coming round the corner.
Apparently, oh yes.
Wonder if Holly was singing at her own wedding.
Well, she might as well, because everyone else will be.
Well, you know what I mean. You don't mean actually
Yeah, I know.
Jerusalem in the
I
middle
know.
of the ceremony.
With the actions. It's beer. Yeah. That's
Oh,
a majestic shot. Nobody move. That's absolutely majestic.
I wonder how many times he watched that back.
Message to bowler. Not there.
That was a goodie, wasn't it?
50 runs up. Well, it's been an incredibly entertaining 50 runs, I have to say.
Sounds like
it's
we're on
had,
TMS.
it's had everything. It's had drops. It's had beautiful shots. It's had edges.
Extras, nearly
Lots of
2
extras.
run-outs.
Lots of extras. Yeah.
Overthrows.
Well,
buzzers.
it's 53 runs, and the batsmen between them have got 42 of them.
No cake. Why we don't get cake in our box? That's
We've done him
formal.
again.
Is that a hip?
I don't know, the way it's got it must have been a tickle. Oh, he's got his leg. Oh, it was
Yeah.
well kicked. Extras are producing a fine performance. So
Well, I
it's-
think
he's-
Finch after the first 10 overs, I feel a little bit aggrieved. The Downs on 53 or 57 or whatever.
57 for naught off 10 overs. It's absolute carnage out there on a pitch that's doing everything.
Some alien will be looking in going, well, the Downs must have won the toss, decided to throw the bat at everything.
Yeah, well, we have done a bit of bat throwing. There's been a bit of bat. It's not been. But that cover drive was an absolutely
proper.
beautiful shot.
Proper shot.
That was lovely.
KO Raoul.
No one moved really.
No.
Right.
And I think it's good placement because there's an extra cover and cover are quite tight. Anyway, keep going, Willsy. 33 knot.
Yeah. So we got a third man. We got 2 slips, square cover, extra cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, fine leg. Fucking hell,
That's just
absolutely flown.
after sort of decent length.
Wasn't it
ball.
good to see Jofra Archer back in England bowling far? He makes a massive. If you add Mark Wood to that firing, we've got
But the
an
trouble
opening
is,
attack.
You'll never get 2 of them to play 2 tests on the trot.
I know they are fairly self-destructive. And then what about the Australians against the West Indies? Did you see that? That was one of the more extraordinary things I've ever seen.
Wasn't it ever?
Well done, well left.
It was quite extraordinary.
It was an extraordinary. I mean, they were 0 for 5 at one point.
Mitch Stark just gets better, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah. Here's Bish the Water Boy. Hello, Bish the Water Boy.
Bish the Bash,
How are you?
Bishop's Finger,
Enjoying this.
Bishop's Tipple,
It's one of the more entertaining opening partnerships we've
Fred,
seen.
yeah,
Bang the Bishop.
Fred is, thank you.
Welcome.
Fred is starting to leave the ball, which I'm pleased.
Well, I know he's not. He's
Well, he hasn't decided to leave some
Well, just give that.
General Flashard.
apparently.
See that's that.
Apparently, Ben Duckett phoned him up and told him he's got to start leaving because he's going to start leaving.
He left one, didn't he, about the last 7 years in the last test, didn't he?
It's been dropped.
Bish plays a good leave, don't you, mate? Just
Who's been dropped?
Nobody really. I was joking.
Oh, what, Ben Duckett?
you keep your thoughts to yourself, mate.
Ah, K-Dog's on. Absolutely torrential and flooded at Letcombe. If I knew where Letcombe was, I'd feel sorry
It's
for you.
near Regis.
Well run. Well run.
Yeah. What's going on with these 2 runnings? They're normally
You've got
what are you up to, boy?
Sussex or Lancashire, it looks like.
Away.
Both away, yes.
Is
Well,
this-
not both away. So
Is this a proper cup?
It's the first team, 50s.
Did you hear about Steve Beck's very short-lived performance in the 50s? Because they made him out in the bowling, he's pulled his calf.
Is he? Cough.
He's pulled his calf
Who was that for Ross?
in the thirds because he's 49, so he's not allowed to play competitively until. I tell you who I did bump into at Lord's, Giles Eccleston,
Oh, yes.
who's an old mate of mine, and honestly, we haven't seen each other since we played in the Oxford Hawks team in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And he said, "Bear," and I went, "Postlethwaite," because we used to call him Postlethwaite because it was just fun. And he
He just rolls off the tongue.
he's the captain that took us to World Cup victory.
Run scoring.
Yeah, no, and a very, very, very nice guy. So a big shout out to Giles Eccleston. We had a lot of fun back in the 80s playing hockey, but a great cricketer. He was there with Charlie Knightley, who's another mate of mine.
Twice nightly Whiteley.
Yep, he scored twice, obviously. So he was there, and Essex are quite a good side, I think, in that level. aren't
We
they?
played them in 2019 semi-final, national semi,
Yeah.
and they got 280.
Didn't Nasser Hussein's
Steve-
brother play?
Yeah, he still does, Mel. He was out, caught behind, didn't walk, got 70. We conceded 270. Steve Roberts went for 19 off 9.
Honestly, I don't know why you didn't bother.
He's a
playing.
legend, Steve. Stevie the Ledge. So anyway, sorry you're flooded, K-Dog. Right, it's flooded at Letcombe. Letcombe, they're absolutely torrential and flooded.
We've done well. A whole load has just gone by.
Oh.
So
I'll have a look around and see what's going on in the rest of the home counties, Division 1.
As the Stranglers would say, walk on by.
He has as well.
What a lovely man Bish the Waterboy is.
Delicious guy.
I said to Gary, did you give Loz some tips on how to propose
I
properly?
wonder if did he ask?
He
Did he ask
I think
the
he
other
did.
guy?
I think he did ask. Well, I think whether he asked his brother.
No, the other Gary, whether or not he was asked for permission to ask Holly.
Oh my goodness me, that was a good leave.
Yeah. I wonder how many
Oh,
other
we could do a bit of love story.
I wonder how many
La 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 la. Love's young dream just walked in front of the newly engaged couple, Holly and Loz. Looking forward to that wedding, even if I'm not invited.
Well, we're doing the comms. Now coming down the aisle.
That got
I
big.
wonder how many people nowadays will get married, propose or whatever.
Yeah.
And both fathers are called Gary. Because that's going to die out.
What, the name Gary?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe a raft of them now that Gary Lineker's been sacked. Then everyone might call their children Gary now, so they've got something to remember him by. No, probably not.
No.
No, it's 58.
Come and give baby
It's 58
Gary a
for
cuddle.
naught off 11.3 overs.
Slowed up, run rate slowed up. Yes,
That's a
Fred. Here
fantastic
we go.
shot. He's hit that on the up, through the covers, nobody moved, 4 runs. That was a beautiful shot because that was on the up.
It's almost like Fred's been waiting for that one just to be in the slot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Just lush. Well, that's Cropperty. Now
That's going to make this bowler, Ben, even more annoyed than he already is. He's got steam coming
raining?
out of his ears. No, it's not, is it?
What's in the air then?
Love?
There was something in the air that night. No, it's definitely raining, Bear.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that.
What's happened?
He's chucked the ball straight at Freddie. That's a warning.
Is it?
That's a level 1 warning.
What warning do they get?
He's given him a warning.
Level 1 means he doesn't play next week.
No, not level 1 then. It's whatever. You're not allowed to shy at the stumps if the batsman's in the way, I don't think.
You're not allowed to be naughty anymore.
Anyway, any of you anoraks or badgers listening that know the laws.
There's a badger over there. But
I know, but he's not listening. He's already 5 stellars in.
it's quite funny because I sent him a text earlier on saying, "Are you watching the boxing tonight? Or will you be 15 pints deep?" He said, "No, I've got the kids, so I won't be that many."
I'm not sure that our boys got much chance this evening.
Anyway, Stoke Green are 46 for naught.
Are they? They were all out for 46 last week.
46 for naught from 10 away at Banbury.
Banbury
No
not happy.
play between Great Brickell and Harefield. No play between High Wycombe and Aston Rowant. We know what's going on here. That completes the lot.
So we've got
must
3
be
Downs
the-
people in the Oxford squad tomorrow,
I
which is
saw
good.
that.
Which is good to see. Richard Whittaker, afternoon chaps. Weather is improving in Abingdon. Thank you very much, Richard.
Aberdeen Dong. I hope Maz has a better day than he did the last time. Was it first ball or a second ball?
Yes, he didn't have a good day, did he?
Yes.
There's Gary.
Congratulations.
2 legends of the club walking past. When I say walking, I'm using that word lightly.
It's nice to see you out with your dad, Gary.
Poor old Ted. Are you warm enough, Ted? Got 15 layers on, it's about 38 degrees. What a maggot. So Maggot, 33 not out. Freddie Bear, 14 not out. 62 for naught off 12.1. Extraordinary stuff, really. I mean, it's been an extraordinary passage of cricket. We have 2 slips. We have a square cover. We've got a third man. We've got an extra cover mid-off, mid-on, short mid-wicket and a fine leg.
And a Gary.
And a Gary in a pear tree. So we've got 36 people on now, which is great. I hope we're in the garden with the bibbies. That sounds like it should be the name of a series.
It'd be a really
in the
good
garden,
family sitcom.
in the garden with the bibbies. Hope they're doing some lovely stuff with their runner beans.
Do you think it is a gardening show, sort of Charlie Dimmock-esque, or do you think it's more of a sitcom?
Have you seen Charlie Dimmock recently?
No, not really. No. Does she live local?
Anyway, moving
Is it
on.
Stephen Wonder's
No,
new
is it?
book?
Yes.
Come on then, get a grip.
Yeah, get a grip. Right, what's going to happen here? So,
Everything's made in China nowadays. No, it's not. Kendall mint cake. That's still one of your greatest lines.
the irony of it is, we probably find out Kendall mint cake probably is made in China.
The place got Kendall. I thought it was linked to Felicity Kendall, but I was wrong.
Felicity Kendall, she was lovely, wasn't she, in The Good Life? But so was Prunella Scales in a strange sort of way.
Yeah, was that Marjorie?
Yes.
Yeah, no, yeah. Don't make him.
Well left.
A great
He's taken that on the half volley, and I hope he's got a gum shield
So
in the
what the
keeper.
umpire's thinking, the boy's moving to get the covers or not? Because I'm feeling that's a bit moist, but we don't really... How does this work with overs then? There's still 20 overs to constitute a game, does it? And we get 27 and they get 20 if we lose an over?
I don't know. I think we're in a game scenario now. And we lose overs off both of them, but I don't know.
It's sort
I
of
really
like
don't know. If I
Jordan.
knew, I'd say, but there's just so many different rules.
That's missing leg. Didn't straighten up. One leg by 64.
Leg by's doing well. I'll be able to tell you if I can see where they are.
What, the leg buys? Normally down the leg side, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, Freddie's not at 14. Maggot's not at 34.
Fairly romping along. Well, that's well played at.
Yep. End of the over. 13 overs gone, 64 for naught. Liam Bulteel has bowled 3 overs, 0 for 10. Ben Salter has bowled 6 overs, 0 for 33.
And
And Lewis
been a
Sharp
naughty
has
boy.
bowled 4 overs, 0 for 7.
Talking of Liam's, so Liam Dawson's been brought into the...
Yes, apparently he's in really good form. He's always been a good spinner, but has plied most of his trade in the white ball game.
He's sort of the forgotten man. So look at that guy go, look. He's like he's forgot what he's meant to be. Look, it's like you say,
You see him now, that's it, look at it, you just seen him over there, and he's just broken the world land speed record.
That's not bad, that's uphill, man. So me, Gus and Will went to see Hampshire versus Glamorgan in the T20
Well, loads of Freddie's mates play for Glamorgan.
last
from
Thursday.
The Cardiff UCCE.
And a guy that opened the batting for Hampshire gets 92 not out.
Yeah.
Turns out he played for Finchampstead 3 weeks earlier.
Did he?
Yeah, don't ask me what his name is. And it wasn't Diddy, that's my brother. Anyway,
Doddy?
did he, Doddy? Go on then, Fred, give it a whack. That will do nicely, chap. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? The level that...
Yeah, I mean,
They're playing it, really.
yeah. There's a lot. And Harrison Ward is in and out of the High Wycombe, in and out of the Sussex team. He's playing for Oxfordshire tomorrow.
Is he just playing T20 cricket for Sussex? No.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's no, I think he's got a white ball. Well, no, Freddie will tell you. I'm not sure it is a white ball contract. I think it's a T20 contract.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He did have a white ball
Yeah,
contract.
he did. Yeah. Chris Watts, that's me,
Did he?
Doddy.
Last time he got involved in this, he ended up bringing us to them and those coated custard cream biscuits from M&S.
Yes, I remember those.
Not just any old biscuit.
No, they're like, you used to be able to get all chocolate Jaffa cakes. So the spongy bit on the bottom was also covered in chocolate.
That's ridiculous.
I know, it's just outrageous
I
decadence.
do like a Jaffa cake. But it's not actually a cake, is it? There's some really...
No, it is a cake.
biscuit.
That's the point. It is a cake, which means there's no VAT. The Inland Revenue were arguing that it was a biscuit because it looks like a biscuit, but in fact, it follows the exact definition of a cake. There's sponge, there's fruit, and there's a topping. So, unfortunately, Inland Revenue lost that one. There was also one about Pringles crisps because there is no potato in Pringles crisps. It's corn. So there's one. So some famous VAT
And I also heard
cases.
something the other day that the only reason McDonald's put the only reason McDonald's put dill in their burgers is it's been classed as a savoury food, not sweet, because there's so much sugar in it. I don't know how true it is. Like.
Really? Oh, crikey.
And all crisps go out of date on a Saturday. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you can't buy flowers on the first working day of the year
What is this, please?
because flowers are not delivered on New Year's Eve. You can't get flowers. All florists are shut the first day of the New Year.
As in the first of. But you can buy them. You'll buy them from petrol stations.
Well, they'd be really old and crinkly,
Well-
and you'd also get divorced because if you take
But it might
flowers
not
home,
be for your wife. It might be for somebody else.
flowers home from a petrol station, the first thing they go is, what have you done? The second thing is, why have you got them from a petrol station? And the third thing is, why didn't you get the sticker off properly?
Because they've been there so long, you can't get the sticker off because the easy ping.
Because they're just, isn't it annoying when people put stickers on things that you really want to look nice, but you can't get the sticker off?
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. That's
Well
because they don't want to spend the extra money on the easy peel sticker.
That was a short rising delivery, made that look very comfortable. I think that might well be it for Ben. He's taken a bit of a battering. He's also had 2 catches dropped. He's a fair old unit, and it's very hot and sweaty out there. I think it's just got the highest lap from Britzy. Britzy's the captain. So Britzy's also going back 3 games early.
Is he? Cost
So
him the league last year,
it did cost him the league. It also cost him being the top run scorer behind Freddie Bear.
Well, that's okay. They can go
So
back.
we weren't too upset about that. But I think yesterday we're going to have a bowling change at this end. Lewis Sharp by name, Sharp by nature, is going to bowl up the
Does he have a load of pens named
the
after him?
ungettable outable maggot.
Don't know, you completely ballsed it up, haven't you?
Are you looking at the golf score?
No, I'm just texting one of my followers. Oh, well
Nicely
done, Will.
played.
I think Will's got a mic. You can hear what you're saying. Yep, the defensive shot.
Beautifully played by Maggot.
He rocks on the back foot. Tries to punch it. It's just point runs in, picks the ball up, no runs. 64 for North from 14. Wills is 34 now. Freddie is 14 not out. The run rate slowed up a bit. Bang, bang, bang. Normally bang, bang. You don't can't have 2, 3 bangs. Surely chaps a bit greedy. It's a lovely shot. Second point picks
It's
up.
raining quite hard now.
Did you see that young 17-year-old lad for, was it Notts or Leicestershire, took a hat-trick with the last 3 balls of the
Yes, I
game
did.
today?
I did.
That's definitely raining now, old boy. You can hear it slamming into the top of the bear pit. Oh, that's an absolute scene.
Yep. Unplayable.
Come on, Umps, I think you've got to come now, to be honest. You all stood there looking at each other. I don't think anyone really wants to play. Gary's finally called it. The boys are there, ready for action. Slick operation, this is. I'm just going to make the noise of the hover one at Lord. I'll go the covers. So, I'm not sure we finished the over, but the stumps are coming out.
14.5.
So, 64 for
This
North.
is the rain that was predicted. I hope it's not going to be as torrential as it was in Abingdon. Extraordinary passage of play where we've moved on to 64 for naught off 14.5 overs. Freddie Bear is 14 not out. Maggot is 34 not out. Which means we've had 16 extras in that short period of time, which is quite phenomenal. Freddie Bear...
That's 25% of the run.
I tell you what, Freddie Bear were going in there and saying, "Oh, you can't play on that. It's doing everything."
That's 25% of the runs.
Yes,
Extras.
brilliant. That's why you're in business.
There's no business like show business like
That's
no
actually
business
the
like
heaviest it's
no-
rained all day.
Is it? What's no good
Look
thing
at my
then?
weather forecast app and see what's happening, what's occurring. Hello.
Ah, Bowden Matt.
Sorry, no, they're not getting wet because it's all going that way.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's quite safe. I've told
My
Barnes
score's all right. Do you concur?
you've been absolutely brilliant. Obviously not as good as Hell's Bells, but you've been brilliant.
Yeah, no, I can give that second, a close second.
Look at that. That's actually hosing. That's the wettest rain we've had all day. So
Very sharp.
I'm always,
Beardy and things, especially for the rugby, to watch rugby this
I'm always very sharp.
that could be one of the reasons.
Anything else, wouldn't we?
I had a busy night.
It's good. No, it's just because he's done all the publicity shots for his new business.
I've had a busy night.
Shall I put this down?
No, it's not. Is it actually coming in?
I don't think it is.
No. So it's because there's no wind. It's just doing that, isn't it? Which the problem is with no wind means it's not going away very quickly.
Bit of blue up there.
Yeah, we've had that.
On your radar, does it say how long it's going to rain for?
Well, first of all, let's do the Stanton Harcourt weather and refresh. It says we've got 19% of it. No, that's not 2:30. It's only 29% chance of it raining, and no rain at all.
You know that
on here.
29% of the area.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So basically, it doesn't say that there's going to be any rain from 2 o'clock onwards, and we've just got the heaviest rain of the day. So let's do a different app, which might give us some more interesting news. Let's go to one of my many weather apps. Where are you, weather apps? Oh, weather, here we are. I knew I had one. Right. This will tell us, Barnes. It throbs a bit.
You can get some.
I don't know if that's indicating. Oh, it's gone. That's because I've lost the internet now. What's going on here?
Yeah, so
Where's the internet? Have you lost your internet too?
Yeah.
That's trying to get me on Donut. That's why. We need to go into Oxford Downs, not Donut. Donut's the current producers.
Look, so we're very unlucky to get an over. Oh, crikey! It's a little bit knocking about now, but oh look, we got them in the middle of that lip.
Oh, Oxford Downs. Here, I've not got that back. Then we'll be okay. Come on, Oxford Downs. In you come. Right. So Oxford Downs back now. This was now. Here we go. So if we
I reckon by 3:15.
Look. There we go. Come on.
Look, it's on there. Look,
It's gone. It's gone off again.
Look. So there's the dot,
Yeah.
right in the middle. We're in the middle of that now. Is it
Yeah.
3 o'clock?
No, it's 2:30.
No, right, it's come a bit early then. Hopefully, quarter of an hour will be gone, but. I don't know. Is it wet out there or not? We worried that they might call it if it gets any worse or not.
Well, we've had 14 out of 47 plus 38, 86. 14 out of 86 overs, and it's pouring with rain at 2:30. There's obviously a certain time that we can go on till. Every time I go on, it goes onto the internet, and then every time I go,
It bounces off.
it bounces off when I try and do something with it. Come on, don't mess me about. There we are. Stop messing about. What was that? Ain't half hot, mum. Not messing about. Ah, there's one of the young vetettes is out there in the rain. Where's he running off to? Come on. Turn the Wi-Fi off and on again and see what happens.
Right, gang,
To the
we will
IT
come
group.
back. Anyway, still 25 people watching. The score is 20. It's not. It's 46. 64 for 0 off of 14.
It's bucketing with rain,
And 3 kids are buggering about with the
and
covers.
they're all the vetettes, I think.
Someone's in Vodafone Corner. It's raining quite heavily. It's a bit bleak. There's a bit of thunder going on in the background, but the cloud is broken up. So we will be back on as soon as we get the all clear. But it's a bit bleak. Let's hope it blows over. But
Yep.
like Bear
So
said, there's
for
very
the
good-
moment, I might stay for a bit and just chat
It's
after
Captain
rubbish.
Warnes.
Yeah, Warnes is running out to the middle. You can pan onto him if you want. So Warnes is in charge of hose pipes. So anyway, so
Look at that.
the
Look,
26
look, look. I should be a cameraman.
the 26 people that are still watching, why don't you message in and ask us to talk about your favourite subject?
Thunder.
Yeah, there is supposed to be a thunderstorm, but the youngsters don't care. Look, it's rain and it's wet and it's fun.
Yeah, they're going to be wet through and then cold and.
the paying public are going home as well.
Oh yeah.
It only lasted for 45 minutes, according to K-Dog.
Oh really?
So 45 minutes of torrential downpour
I bet K-Dog's never lasted 45 minutes.
in his dreams.
in anything. Let us know, K-Dog.
So anyways, we've got a bit of time. You can tell us about your business venture. So is this instead of the day job, or is it as well as the day job?
As well as the day job. So
And you're becoming a consultant.
I've been doing it for about on and off for sort of 12, 18 months, I guess.
Mhm.
We one or two local, or not so local, hospitality businesses, and I really enjoy it.
Is this
So
looking at their sort of GP percentage,
everything.
mixture of
The
dry and
whole-
wet
everything.
and
Anything to do with ops.
where did I go the other day? I went to a place. Oh yes, it was we had a partners meal in London, and it's called the Black Dog or something like that. Anyway, and the portions were huge, and I said, you can tell that this has a chef in here who's very proud of the fact that his portions are very big, but doesn't actually realise that if he made his portions a little bit smaller, but still as good and nice and still big-ish, his bottom line would improve for it. But I mean, quite often, when you're a chef running a business, you want it to be a beautiful thing rather than going back to the basics of how much does it cost me to produce that meal, and then how much do I want to mark that up with food. It's got to be 100%, yeah. Well, you'd
Can't
expect.
make 100%.
Well, that's the holy
Markup
grail.
or margin.
No markup.
Yeah.
So margin of 50%. Yeah. So that's the sort of holy grail. But they have to sort of think about it. They have to think, right, I put 3 scallops on there. Those 3 scallops cost me that, and then I put sauce on there. That cost me that, and then I added all up. That meal cost me £5 to produce. The lowest amount I got to sell that for is £10, sort of thing. Is that what you do? Is that the sort of thing you do?
Yeah, I guess so. But there's a difference between markup and margin. And a lot of people
Well, there
do
is.
just go, "Oh, you made 100%." Well,
It's the-
if you buy something for a penny, you can't make 100%
The
margin.
first thing
don't know
I
what
tell
their
my
margins are,
the
though.
first thing I tell my trainees is 100, 50, 50. If you sell something for 100 that you bought for 50, it's 100% markup, but it's a 50% gross profit percentage, and that's the first thing they learn.
If you take the VAT off, it's not though, is it?
The VAT, all figures in management and final accounts are
Oh,
net of
net,
VAT.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's not shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
But you're right. Yeah, you are
A
right.
lot of people do not know what their margin is, whether or not it's wet or dry. They
Yeah.
haven't got a clue, and it's the second biggest key driver to what you do. In
And sometimes they don't have much choice on the wet stuff because the brewery is telling them what they should sell it for.
Yeah, well, they can't. A lot of places won't be able to buy Guinness or what with the spoons or salad,
Yeah.
so they really struggle to make any margin. So you're only going to make your margin on your food, but then. So this is quite interesting. So I got tangled up with somebody that does a lot of these networking businesses, and she contacted me because they were looking for somebody to do with hospitality. So she's got 450 people on her books, business coach, networking, whatever it
yeah.
is. So she got her entourage to send in questions, and then so it was all filmed. It took about an hour and a half in
Yeah.
a studio or pucker.
Yeah.
It was like it's in the
Nice.
BBC. So
Nice.
that got released yesterday, and I broke that down into different sections.
And where do I find that? On Instagram?
It'll be on Instaloser soon.
Yeah.
So I've got some. So that's good. So I'm going to use that to put some stuff on social media. We've had over 11,000 hits this week. Still hasn't led to any sort of
And it's just you,
just me.
or are you in partnership with
No,
someone?
It's just me.
And are you running a limited company?
I haven't worried about it yet, Bear.
Well,
till I get
You
a few
know who
quid-
to talk to when you do.
Till I get in a few quid in my pocket,
Yeah.
then we'll be
No,
all
that's
right,
good.
so-
Well, I'm very excited and pleased for you. Is that thunder?
No, it's definitely thunder.
It's not my stomach rumbling after the
No.
sausage casserole. Good, excellent.
Well, I hope not, mate, because I'm in pretty close proximity. So yeah, that interview thing was really good fun. Because you're always a bit nervous about how's it going to come out, but we got the full bit of it yesterday, so I need to go and watch it. Really.
What the few times that I've been interviewed for television. One was when Bird's Custard Factory was taken away from Banbury. I had to do an interview on that, and another one was. I always find that I do the best one straight, the first
Yeah.
one, and then they say we want to just change that. Can you? And I think they think that you can just produce the same thing again because they expect everyone to have prepared it. Oh look. So
Is that the red arrows that are very grey?
are those the red arrows surrounding a great big aeroplane? So we can tell you that we just had what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Red Arrow type jets following the sort of aeroplane that comes from Bryce Norton to deliver arms and armour to the Middle East. And they've just gone into the far distance.
So is it Farnborough? Was there an air show yesterday? I saw.
Farnborough.
Was it Farnborough?
Farnborough, yeah, I've been to that one.
Yeah.
One of my clients was actually had developed a rocket technology. It's called Reaction Engines. Alan Bond is his name, a very famous man. Still with us, but the company's sadly gone bust. And it was the one time that I could crack the joke of, well, actually, it is rocket science.
Yeah, yeah, completely.
And I did crack it quite a few times.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nick Owens. Chem is returning to play cricket week fixture on Monday. Chem Baby's coming to play cricket on Monday. Hello, Paoli.
You know
Hello,
this guy?
Paoli. Never heard of him. Paoli's here in the thing.
Come and do a piece.
Sorry.
Get him a mic. Get a mic down there. It wasn't working very well yesterday. It's in there somewhere, in that box, yeah. We'll get a mic and we'll...
It's in the box. In the box.
Hang on.
You've got your hands
Don't
on.
touch the current producer's equipment.
Oh, God, he's gonna.
Only Mrs. Current Producer can touch the current producer's
Especially
equipment.
that big one. He's got in his hand. Isn't he?
Number one.
Number one.
Okay, so...
Number one. The first
We're
question
joined,
is.
first and
working?
foremost, just hot news off the press. We've just heard from Nick Owens that Chem Baby is coming to play the Monday fixture of Cricket Week.
Beautiful.
And Barnes, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. I volunteered us to do comms on the Friday of Cricket Week.
I'll be working.
You don't have to.
Number 10 consultancy.
Just tell me you're not available.
Fantastic.
So anyway, Paoli.
Can you keep plugging that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Paoli, welcome. It seems to me there's been some not ironic but vociferous cheering coming from the home team when anyone scores some runs. What's that all about?
Just supporting the boys, Bear.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
keeping them ticking over.
it's been a fairly spectacular first 14 overs of edges, beautiful shots, playing and missing, near run-outs,
buzzers.
the whole lot.
It's
So
been, yeah, they bowled well.
without
fair.
giving away your tactics, what's the plan?
Just keep edging it.
Have you got any plans? I didn't think they had.
No plans. I did say in the first over, so what's the plan here? Like, we've got a target or something, and everyone just went, no.
I think
I don't know.
I would say that your plan has got to bat for the full 47 overs, get as many as you can,
Yeah.
and hope they don't get them.
Whether it'll be, it might not be 47 anymore.
Well, I guess we lose an over every 3.5 minutes or whatever.
But they have to lose one of it. And does anyone in the clubhouse understand why the gap between the two
Stays the
teams?
same.
No, it's more. It's 9.
Oh,
Because it's probably done on percentages.
It's not.
Is it not?
Percentage would be no. They can't be like that because that doesn't make sense. Because that means if you had apparently you can't go lower than
Oh,
there's
well,
40.
I don't know. None of it makes sense.
It is all a bit strange.
It should be 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw.
And anyway, what do you think of the sausage casserole for lunch? Spectacular, wasn't it?
Delicious. Absolutely
It was very good.
delicious.
Yeah, a very talented family.
Sausage fest. Real sausage
And
fest.
sad news about Henry not
Yeah.
being able to play for the rest of the season.
That means I'm in the team. It's fine.
Brilliant.
I thought you were away on holiday for 2 months when you told me.
Next week, Cornwall. And I
What,
was in
from when?
Lisbon. I was in Lisbon.
I saw that
only
you've
one
been
more. I
away.
only missed one game. One more game.
Chris Watts has said yes, but I don't know what that's an answer to.
Dunno.
Which question is that an
Probably
answer
got
to?
dementia like Mum had, I expect. It
He
just
said
ran.
match
Chris-
me, and then he said yes.
Chris, so
We said that he brought down some Marks and Spencer's amazing custard cream
no, it was ages ago.
biscuits. I know, but he's just a bit backward. He's from Stanton. We're all a bit weird in Stanton.
Be careful, I've been there since 1999.
Yeah,
and
exactly. You're
I'm
an
only half
apostle.
weird.
You're an apostle,
I'm only
mate.
half weird.
You're not from round these parts.
How's pre-season going, Boss?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good numbers. You hear about poor old Jacko?
Jacko, yeah, wow.
Wasn't that, mate?
Oh, the Red Arrows. Yes, thank you. That was the Red Arrows.
Oh, right. Were
Not
they-
not custard
were they-
creams,
were
Red
they meant
Arrows.
to be the drop
So
in
were they
biscuits?
the Red Arrows surrounding some aeroplane, and where
It's
they
the
come
Fairford
from?
Air Show.
Fairford.
Fairford or Farnborough?
I don't know. Someone said
Fairford would be
and
closer,
Jane.
to
Fairford would be, and they also had a good band, isn't it? Fairford Convention.
I don't know. That's Fairfax.
Anyway, are you a rugby player, Paoli?
Very
Oh,
good
yeah.
10.
Were you in the St Edmunds School first 15?
Number 10.
Were you?
Number
How many
10.
years?
Just one.
Just 1 year.
Just
Were
one.
you as good as the 1981 unbeaten first 15?
Yeah, better. Better. The most successful team in recent
Do
history.
you know what position I played in that team?
Centre.
Left wing.
Did you?
Left wing.
I wore my Martyrs socks. in
Ronaldo.
there.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
They are wonderful.
Rhubarb.
Yeah.
The rhubarb socks are wonderful.
From the Dubai Sevens that we went to.
You went
I do
to
remember that with all the Sutton boys.
I coached the Martyrs
Fantastic.
in Dubai.
Do you want to do it again?
It's my greatest sporting achievement was getting 3 Suttons in and out of Dubai with no arrests.
Yeah, that is tough.
I went to some conference work thing, and Ben Ryan was doing a guest speaker about how we got the Fijians to win the Olympics, which was great, and it was a really good story. And then at the end, he said, "Oh, any questions?" And one of the big boss men turned around and said, "Oh, Matt, you must have a question, you know, being a rugby guy, etc." So I said, "Brilliant to listen to you, and you know all the things you had to deal with, and you know, inspiring, blah 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 blah." And clearly your greatest sporting achievement was getting Fiji to win an Olympic gold medal. But I think I've got something that will trump that. And he said, "Oh, what's that?" Of course, he didn't know me from Adam, didn't he? I said, "I got the Martyrs, including 3 Suttons, in and out of Dubai for 5 days with no arrest. Is that a greater sporting achievement than yours, Ben?" And he just looked at me and went, "By miles." And then came in and had a chat. And he just reeled off Tim, Charlie, and
So Chris, what says Riat at Fairford this weekend? I don't know what that means.
Dunno.
Sorry, could you explain that, please, Chris?
No.
So,
So what do you want me to do then? Do you want me to come and coach you boys in Dubai again? I'm happy to do it.
so why
Treasurer, he can sign it off.
So why have you not been at pre-season training then, Powley?
Retired, isn't he? He
No.
completed rugby last year.
I don't need to do pre-season.
Martyrs have got a game this winter. I've started
Yeah.
to. I've been told. Are you playing in that?
No, I'll be.
So hang on a minute. Are you
working.
involved now with the Martyrs stuff then?
I've been the treasurer of the Martyrs
Treasurer?
for about 30 years.
Well, why were you not going to Dubai?
Expenses.
First
Because we spent all our money on golf. They got through to the finals of the Grafton Morris National Golf Competition.
And the Cricketer
And the
Cup
Cricketer Cup's very
bill
expensive.
is always expensive.
Cricketer Cup bill is huge.
People travelling from all over the country.
This is not looking good, to be
So
fair.
can we not go to Dubai first week in December? It's a good time to go.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, third week. Because my term's ended, so I can go.
Well, I know, but it's third week.
Royal International Air Tattoo, Riat.
There you go.
Why didn't we know that?
Because we're not nerds and boring.
So you've got a tattoo of the Royal International Air. What does that look like?
No, I bet you haven't got that written down. It's all wanger.
It's not good.
It's not, is it?
I don't think it's terminal because I think, according to K-Dog, this will finish at exactly, what's that? Off rain at Cummy Bears.
Off at Cumnor.
Yeah, that's the favourite son said that.
To be fair,
GW's favourite son.
good old boy. As now a professional greenkeeper in my spare time, we need this rain.
Yeah. Good for the
So
garden.
do all farmers. The irony of the farming industry at the moment, apart from the ones that drive into trees, is the fact that they don't actually want nasty weather now. They're starting to think about harvesting.
Yeah.
So, but they do need. Of course, they need rain because everything looks like this.
Yeah. So, Paoli, tell us about your school. Where is it? What did you get up to?
Downside school in Somerset.
Yeah.
South of Bath.
Yeah.
What is your position there?
Fly out.
Well, don't say upside down.
Number 10 batsman. Played for the school against the MCC.
Did you?
65.
Can they not get a team up?
They could, but they just enlisted me and another staff's help.
So you went in at 10 and got 65?
It was a good knock.
Yeah, I was going to say, people are thinking, hang on a minute, we're through these muppets.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
I really enjoy it. So I'm a resident sports assistant.
So is that
Basically,
is that
basically,
similar to the
that's-
same sort of thing as Freddie's doing? And is that going to develop into a permanent thing, or are you just deciding what you want to do?
Got there doing the whole year next year,
Are you?
and then we'll see.
So similar to Freddie. Freddie sort of started in the first January, and now he's about to start a full year. Yeah. So it's very similar.
Yeah.
So I do say those schools are littered with people that turned up there for 1 year, not knowing what they want to do, and stayed 35 years. They really are. It's just
It's like that on the pub game, that's what normally happens.
It's interesting because there's so many roles that you can do in a school without having to be a fully qualified teacher, and they're just sort of, especially in those kind of schools.
And it's a nice school.
Lovely. Yeah, very friendly. And
Then it's secondary school or
11 to 18.
And I don't think are they. What's their old boys team called? Downside Wranglers or something?
Are
they in the Cricketer Cup?
Stragglers, no.
They're not. No.
they won't.
Good, and it's just too far for you to come back and commute here
Well,
during the
I'll have to work on Saturday.
So Freddie's got a better deal than you.
Yeah.
Freddie,
Well,
we've got-
is
well, of
that
course-
because he's less valued?
No, it's because he's. No, it's because the
Probably.
They
headmaster.
don't trust him in
They
charge.
need me.
The headmaster's a good friend of ours, and
It's
Charlie,
all about
Charlie
who you know,
Knightley,
people.
and Charlie Knightley is the master in charge of sport at the whole school. So,
So
I think
jobs
Freddie
for the
probably
boys. Jobs for the
set his
boys.
stall out quite early on, saying, "I must go and play for the mighty Oxford
Well,
Mans."
yeah. I
But
think
never mind
Maz-
about that. We're missing a bloody.
well, no, but I'll be more available for the winter. I'll tell you.
Yeah, but will you though?
Yeah, because
you
there's
gonna-
more
gaps?
ex-gaps in
Okay.
the
Good.
winter term.
He's very good 10.
Two-
Cowley,
2
and
week
I'm
half
very,
term.
very critical of 10s because obviously that was my position. Proper.
You must be disappointed there are no Welsh people in the Lions team, being Welsh yourself.
Yeah. I do feel for Jack Moore because I think he is
proper.
outstanding and not even in the matchday squad. But
Curry was very good.
I
He
think
was
that
exceptional today.
those boys probably know more about what's going on than we do. So
No,
I think you'll find they do.
I don't know.
But I tell you what's gone under the radar is how bloody brilliant England have been for 2 weeks on the trot against Argentina.
Argentina.
I mean, they were some of the rugby they played was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
It was good.
And it's completely under the radar. We've got 13 boys in the Lions squad. And people, I'm not a massive Borthwick fan, but he gets all sorts
Well,
of
and how
stick. But
and
my God, do
how
they
unlucky
play
is
some-
Underhill not getting on a Lions tour? He is
He's always injured, isn't he? That's the trouble.
he is a good player, isn't
He's
he?
nuts.
He is.
He
But
is
you need a
completely-
nuts person in your
It's
back
a
row.
bit like him and Curry, and then having Joffre and Wood, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of them's always
Yeah.
always injured.
Yeah. I think that'll be the end of the rain. It's now easing off.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because I think our apps are all telling us that this is going to be a short, sharp shower. So anyway, so you're not playing in that rugby because you'll be back at school.
I'll be back working, unfortunately. 'Cause it'll be a good day. So if any OSC are watching, get down. Go and play in that thing.
So back to the Martyrs. We need to get in contact with one of the Suttons and get them to organise it. Bear, you just pay the.
Well, one of them lives in
money.
Australia now, I'm sure.
Tim.
Doesn't Timmy live in
He
Australia?
married his cousin and went to Australia.
Oh, well, that's what you're doing, Stanton Harcourt.
Yeah, but they're imposters as well. They were born and bred there. But yeah, so there we go. We won't go this December. We'll go the following
We'll go next.
December 26th.
Because then, then we'll have a pre-C.
Oh, well, you could put a business plan together and present it to the treasurer, and then as long as the treasurer gets to come along to make sure the
Well,
money's spent sensibly,
I think it
then
would be a
that'll be fun.
Because you can take the card.
Yes,
You take the card.
we don't have a card. We have a building society account.
Just tap away.
we don't have an account.
Honestly, when I went with the boys, I didn't know many of them. I knew the Suttons and one or two others.
If you
but
take that off, you'll be really annoyed.
well, I don't care. It's
That's
there
the
to play with.
protector.
And it made me fall back in love with rugby again doing that trip.
Yeah.
It was just unbelievable.
What's the name of the really good? Is it and what the black guy, the really good player? Did he go on it as well? Was his name?
Boto.
From Teddy's?
Yes.
Namby?
Yes. Yeah.
Who?
Namby was all right, but Boto he had 3 Oxford Blues. He was sensational.
Oh, wow.
He was an ex-Teddy's.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable.
They
Gurney, there's a few boys there as well. So I didn't realise James Forrester was at Teddy's as well, wasn't he?
So Chris wants a bit of a plain Norse. I don't know what that means. Plain with the red arrows was the Boeing wedge tail
Oh my.
early warning platform. Well, of course. Do you know what I was about to say? That was the Boeing wedge tail.
I cannot believe he's my brother. Have you got nothing better to do?
A
The lines
Boeing-
have been on the
a Boeing
golf
wedge
circuit.
tail.
Gus and Will the same.
It's an early
No.
warning
Gus is into
platform.
planes
So
as well.
hang on a second.
I bet Will knows a lot
Hang
about
on, this
planes.
is very important stuff. So, if Putin gets bored with Ukraine and decides he's going to attack Stanton Harcourt and Stanlake, that aeroplane will be the first thing that saves us by coming in, flying over us with a big banner behind it going, "Putin's coming, run for cover," or something like that. Or is it just a satellite thingy? Explain more. I'm fascinated, Chris. Give us a long, give us a long,
Give us a paragraph.
give us a long, detailed message about. Anyway, back to Barnes's business. If you are.
about Powley's school.
Yeah, but we're doing a quick
Yeah,
plug and then we'll
we're
go back to
done with
Pan.
that.
So if you are in the hospitality industry and you're
Yes.
wondering why your bottom line isn't where it should be, then page Barnes and he will tell you whether it's a gross profit issue, whether it's an overhead issue, and if he doesn't know the answer, page me because I'm an accountant.
Number 10 consultancy.
It's good, isn't it?
Fly half.
That's what it's
Number
called.
10.
I was going to call it a granary, and guess what? No, call it number 10. And I thought I quite liked it.
Do you not think that people
What
think
were you
you're the
gonna
Prime Minister?
Well, I'm actually a better bloke than him.
to be perfectly honest with you, if you've got a business that says number 10 consultancy, you're going to get no calls at all.
No, I think I get loads because they want me to consult to get rid of that buffoon. And you're my Rachel from accounts, so we'll be all right.
No, it's not called Rachel from Accounts, no, Rachel Reshuffle. It's a new name.
We need to reshuffle something. Yeah.
So, Bear, you know
Yes.
these buttons here?
I don't know what any of those are.
This is what you need to do is load up you saying it's a 10 or
Oh, right.
and you say message the bowler and just press
Oh,
it
yeah.
so you don't have to say it.
Well, I
Another
like saying
catch for
it.
Freddie
But-
Bear.
but-
Another catch for Freddie Bear, that'll be on all of them.
Nobody move!
Just don't hold that.
Don't message the bowler. Don't bowl there.
You just have to press the button, there you go. So if you're not here for some reason,
Roadcaster Pro. There you go.
I'm sure the producer Mac.
But
could-
does that? Do
could
they
sort
do
that out.
sounds or videos as well? That's
Probably
what I don't
either.
know. Because you've got to do. That's a 10 with the motions
It's
as well.
not 10, you need to get over that. How can it be 10, you silly old sausage? Look,
It's far enough.
here's a little snippet from that.
Oh, hey, well, look,
interview.
this is not going to be good for you viewers.
Did you do a podcast or something?
No, I got interviewed by somebody and it was about an hour long. But right,
Did they not have any ties?
No, I didn't need a tie because I'm modern.
I'm just gonna do this.
It won't do it.
Why not?
Because I don't know, because this is how it's come through. But anyway, I sound really professional.
Hello, Gary. How we joined by the
That's like
umpire?
me.
Harley, give this to the umpires. Right. One of you take those. Right, okay, we're delighted to say that we have the umpires in the horse box with us.
Oh, hello.
So let's stop slagging them off. They do know what they're doing. They're brilliant umpires, and every decision is absolutely right.
God, you're well done.
So, what stage did this become terminal umpires, please?
So 3:30, we're going to take an early tea
Okay.
because that's when the match would be abandoned anyway because of the overs.
Okay.
But by taking tea at 3:30 gives us till 10 to 4 for potential of carrying on the game.
And
And
so,
that's not because you're hungry, you should have an early lunch.
Don't mention that the wife's.
So-
Don't mention that the wife's listening. Or the sausage bap I had this morning for breakfast either.
So your sausage.
it's been a hard old day, hasn't
Don't
it?
need any more sausage today.
So just
And even the new balls have been through my ring, so it's been a bit crazy today.
blimey.
Tremendous.
No wonder you're walking like that.
Tremendous.
Anyway, so
We should do
let's
this more often, Gary.
You
instead
don't
of
get that
standing
on
out in the
TV,
middle.
let's say, for argument's sake, that the rain stops now and the sun comes out, and we have an early tea, and we start again at 10 to 4. How many overs will the Oxford Downs guys have left
So
to bat?
the match will be a minimum of 70 overs. They've
Yes.
already had 15, so 39 minus 15,
24.
Yeah.
And then the Finchampstead will get 31 to bowl at
To bat.
to bat
Yeah.
Downs. So we
Okay.
should finish for about 7
So
hours.
we've got an hour, just under an hour, 55 minutes.
But we
It
can't,
stopped
even if
raining.
it stopped now, we can't go on till 10 past anyway because there was a clap of thunder.
What? That was Bear.
Oh,
Sausage casserole rocks around in the
Can I
bear
just
pit.
can I just say, after my spell in hospital, I haven't got the clap anymore.
Have you not?
No, that's one of
Those
the
tablets are
things.
good, aren't
That's one of the things they cured along with the thrush and the chlamydia. So that was all good.
that beats the ring and the sausages, doesn't
they?
it?
Well, possibly. You carry on like that, you might end up with a tail.
Anyway, thank you very much for the umpires for filling us
It's been
in.
a pleasure coming in here.
That's fantastic. It's lovely to see you.
No worries.
You know,
Gary
apparently
didn't
you're
say
back.
anything.
No.
Gary, go get a brolly.
Come on, Gaz. Gary's been playing a lot of lawn bowls.
So there we are.
I
You,
know, it's
you
what
heard
he
it.
does.
Gary's got plantar fasciitis, whatever it's
Has
called,
he?
in his heel because he's been bowling too much. He's had his hands on too many balls.
Oh dear.
Weighted one.
Do you want some sanitizer, Gary? So just to recap, there's 17 of you diehards. I'm assuming that the bibbies have moved out of the garden and back into the sitting room because it's far too wet to be in your garden, bibbies. Anyway, so the story is, if it looks like it's going to clear up, we're going to have an early tea, and then we've got until 20 minutes of tea, 10 to 4. If it's been nice from about now till then, we should be able to play in a... How many overs did you say?
39.
So we'd have 39, they
They
get
get
31.
30, 31, yeah.
70
overs.
again. It's the minimum we can do.
So what was that rule he said about we can't go on because there's been a clap of thunder?
It's probably
it take
a certain
X
amount
amount
of
of
time you'd have to wait, yeah.
What a load of old baloney
What
that
if it
is.
was a dry clap? And that, tell you what, that can
That
get
leads
quite
to
itchy.
rushes.
That can get quite itchy.
Pseudocrem.
If you've got a dry clap of thunder that's just, not involving lots of rain, and then goes away, you still have to wait all that time, even though you can see that it's not wet. Mind you, it's hypothetical, 'cause it is wet. But the good news is there's no puddles,
It's so dry out there that it's just.
Soaking it up.
and it's playing like an absolute shirt front. I bet Freddie Bear came in and said it's such a beautiful pitch to bat on, didn't he?
No.
What did he say?
Just tipped through the line. It's amazing.
Did he say something along the lines of, "Oh, it's unbelievable, you can't play cricket on that"?
No,
He didn't. No, well,
he didn't really say anything.
That's very interesting that we got an umpire with a sense of humour that's talking
Very
about
good.
how much he can't take any more sausage and his balls
Yeah.
up to the ring.
Bladen is still. My mother's still on the line. Hello, Mum.
What's
Is
going on
there
with
anything you'd like? Send us a question you'd like us to answer, as long as it's not about my childhood or any of the tours that I went on between 1981 and 2005.
Or thunder.
Yes, exactly.
Has my boring brother come back with anything yet about some?
No,
red
I think
bottom
he's got his nose in the Boeing wedge tail handbook, just to see exactly what day that
He's probably got a
machine was
picture of
made.
one on his wall. Oh.
It was, I have to say, when no one's going to notice the big plane surrounded by all the 9 cool other ones, are they?
I guess not.
And if they were red arrows, why didn't they have coloured stuff coming out of their backsides?
Because they only put it on for certain.
Oh, do they? Well, they've just gone over our
Probably-
cricket.
probably down
It's,
to
I
the
can feel that the rain is stopping
Rain
now.
has stopped.
Well, it is warm, but there's no wind, is there? We could do with it. Oh, yeah,
Thank
we've
you,
got-
Powley.
I'm off.
Yeah, he's just
The rain stopped.
I'm not so
mention-
sure. I'm not so sure we got the best out of Powley. Really, he's a very
Well, I
entertaining
need
young
a
man.
whole day in it, really.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you're always playing my sweet angel, aren't you? What we need is Bear to come
need
to
to-
Gosford and commentate on a game.
Did I send you that joke about
That would be delightful.
the rain has gone? Did I send you that one?
I don't know.
Let me just see if I've got it here somewhere.
Will's has still got his mums and dads on. Right, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea then, Bear. So, just
Yeah, we
to
probably should,
recap-
yes. So we'll love you and leave you. We'll go and get a cup of tea. Just to recap, all things being equal, if it doesn't rain anymore, we'll be back in action at 10 to 4.
Or 350. And it will be a 70 over game, therefore the Downs will get 39 overs, therefore another 25 overs to bat.
Yeah.
And the opposition will have 31 overs to chase down or for us to bowl them
So
out.
if it stops raining now, which it just about has, and doesn't rain again, we could be in for some spectacular fun.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. Anyway,
Toodaloo.
we'll see you later. Bye-bye.